our signature glass of wine. However, I'm having a wonderful Italian sweet vermouth.
Giuseppe Carpano.
And it's delicious. What are you drinking?
And I, in keeping with the Christmas season, have a small glass of Montanore Estates Ruby, which is a dessert-style Pinot Noir. So,
cheers, babe.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, that is so good. Oh, so good. Well, let's see. Okay, several things, but one of them is, do you recall when we last saw you, we were going out to buy Christmas decorations. We were going to go to Trader Joe's and buy wreaths and a swag. Didn't happen. What happened was, now it was, well, a couple weeks, maybe. We get there. Go ahead, tell them.
Well, usually we put up a couple of small wreaths on the French doors to the den, and they're beautiful. And
lovely.
This year they had some ratty, cheesy, way overpriced wreaths that I wouldn't have.
They're about 8 inches.
I wouldn't have them in my house.
Terrible.
Let alone hang them up anywhere.
They just didn't do a very good job this year.
So we didn't buy those, and we also wanted to get a large evergreen swag for the mantelpiece.
Yeah, you know.
And that didn't happen either. You know, the swags we saw, we would have had to buy 3 or 4 of them to cover the mantelpiece.
Well,
and again, they were overpriced and kind of cheesy.
Well, they were really, when I say swag, I'm talking about like a long runner of evergreens.
Right.
That, you know, now what they had were swags, you know, just this thing that you like hang on your door. But we actually considered putting a bunch, anyway.
So anyway, we skipped that and we put up lights. And,
we decorated.
Yeah, we decorated. Put up Christmas lights and some ornaments, and we brought out our Montana Santa Claus with his string of fish and his canoe paddle.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some photographs and insert them right here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
you can even show them the photograph of the wreaths on the French doors from last year.
And of course, we put a nice wreath on the front door.
We put a gorgeous wreath from Costco on the front door.
Yeah, can't beat Costco.
They have great wreaths, no.
Okay, so we got all that done, and I baked a whole bunch of cookies. And we took those out on Thursday.
Yeah.
And everybody was so happy.
Thursday and Friday.
So everybody, all that. Yeah. And we got some nice Christmas cards. A couple from our viewers, which was very nice. And I sent out Christmas cards. See, we really got into the spirit. I'm telling you what. I've had Christmas music on. OMG.
And she watches Hallmark Christmas shows. Oh my.
Well, I don't. Now, let's be fair. Once in a while.
Yeah.
Once in a while. If I'm bored, I'll turn one on.
They're all the same plot. All the same plot.
But we have our Christmas movies lined up.
Yes.
Our personal ones. We've got The Holiday, which is a great movie. Carmen Diaz. And of course, we tell you that every year we tell you The Holiday, Love Actually, and then of course the Walton's Christmas Story.
The Homecoming.
So we got those all lined up to go. And I've got in my refrigerator as we speak, I have my salted cod. Bacalao. Rehydrating and desalting. I put it, this is going to be Saturday when we show this. I've had it in the refrigerator and I'm going to take it out on Monday and I'm going to cook it, and then I'm making our codfish cakes. Now,
for Christmas Eve.
And it is a Weight Watchers recipe. It's a crab cake recipe, but I change it out and make it codfish. And I'll tell you what, I don't make them as good. And up here, wherever it is, I will post the recipe because I did do it last year on camera. And I'll tell you what, if you eat crab or cod, and I think it's 2 points per cake. It's a really good recipe.
I like them with mayonnaise, which of course is
no way, Jose.
Not Weight Watchers, but that's okay.
That's all right. Well, okay, you can have some mayonnaise. Actually, we both lost. You lost about 5 pounds. And I think I did too,
Yeah, but we haven't really been adhering
to it. No, we haven't. I'll take the 5.
After New Year's, we're definitely going to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, so what else?
Not much. We did not put up a tree, but we haven't put up a tree in years.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't normally exchange gifts because,
Well, we don't.
well, we buy each other stuff all year long, and we have everything we could possibly
Well,
want.
see, here's one of the things too that I think that they should know is that when we were first married and dating, of course, we exchanged gifts, you know, at Christmas time. And I did not know this, but he would go to the mall, or because this was way before online shopping. It was, you know. Poor guy, he'd go to the mall and he'd be gone for hours, literally hours, and he would call me and say, I can't find anything.
I'd be wandering through the malls going, help me, somebody help me.
I'd give him a list. He says, what do you want for Christmas? I would give him a list and say, go on your merry way. And he'd call me 3 or 4 hours later and say, I can't. I said, what about the list? No, I don't want to buy anything off your list. I want to buy you something different. Well, then why'd you ask me for a list? Anyway, we did that for quite a few years.
Do you buy stuff for me off the list? I haven't got the Range Rover yet. I haven't got the Leica camera yet.
No, you're not going to get one. All right, so anyway, I finally said to him, come home. You know, this went on for a lot of years. And I finally, one time he called, oh yeah, come home right now. I want you to come home. And it was at that point that we said, this is silly to put him through so much, because it stressed him out. He was like so stressed. Well, that's not fun.
We used to give
That's
each
not
other
fun.
elaborate gifts. I gave her a stereo
Oh, God,
component
first
system
married.
one year, and a beautiful Bentwood rocking chair, and all kinds of crazy stuff. But
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Anyway, so we don't do it anymore. We just don't. And he's right. We throughout the year we buy things for each other, or we buy things as a, you know, a community gift, if you will. But next year, mark these words, mark them, put it on your calendar.
there won't be any Christmas decorations at all.
Well, no, there might be a few. There might be a
We don't plan to be here.
few. Nope.
We're going to Victoria.
Yeah.
And have Christmas there, unless of course the stock market keeps going the way it is, in which case we'll be going to the poorhouse. So,
Tank.
are there no workhouses, no prisons?
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything?
We tried to watch a new version of A Christmas Carol last night. Jill Verde got so depressed. She said, turn it off.
I did turn off. It was
a modern day thing.
Yeah.
Where Scrooge was a
gangster.
No, he was a money lender.
Well, yeah, I would call that a gangster. And he'd come back and say, I want my money or I'm going to break your kneecaps.
Yeah.
Not a nice guy. So I said, no, I can't watch this. You give me old Ebenezer Scrooge anytime. So we're going to...
Actually, she's married to old Ebenezer.
No,
so
you're the sweetest little thing in the whole... Oh, gosh, your hands are so warm and mine is cold.
Thank you.
Ooh, there went your phone.
So,
anything else? I'm trying to think if there was anything else we wanted
nice
to...
meals planned for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and
we're going to go out and look at...
They aren't exactly Weight Watchers.
Sorry.
And we are going to go out and look at
lights.
Christmas lights. We actually went out to this little pizza parlor out in the country.
Listen to us. We're Weight Watchers and we went out for pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, we're terrible.
Well,
we're awful, like little children.
We'd had a really bad day. So anyway, we went out, and on the way out,
oh gosh, yeah.
we saw a farmer out in front of his farmhouse, and he was on a ladder, and he was wrapping a tree with lights.
Huge oak. Huge oak.
So we decided to go back and see what he'd done after a week or so.
Oh my God.
My goodness, he has decorated his entire yard, his house, his trees, the fences,
the outbuildings,
the arbors, and everything.
Yeah,
and
it's
gorgeous.
amazing.
It's beautiful.
It's just amazing.
Out in the middle of the country.
Yep.
You know, you drive along, and suddenly there's all this light.
You're kind of surprised they even have electricity out that far. Anyway, it was really neat to see.
It was pretty.
So we're going to go check out some Christmas lights. And there was one other thing. Oh, heck, hang on. Oh, what heck. I hate that. I was going to say something.
If you're in an area with not too much lights, be sure tonight to check out the full moon and the meteor shower. It's really spectacular.
This is what I was going to say. Thank you, because I had remembered I wanted to mention this and then I forgot. So you know, this meteor shower is going on, and you know, out there, and we didn't see any of it. Well, I get up almost every night. I get up every night. So I got up last night, and I went to the window and I opened up the blind. Now we close our blinds down, you know, at night. I opened up the blind and I looked and looked for meteors, which I didn't see. So this morning, I get up and I look in the cocktail lounge, and here this blind of ours is, the blind is all the way open. And I said to him, I said, did you open that blind? And he says, no. Well, I didn't remember coming out, opening that blind, and looking outside for meteors. After I started to, you know, kind of digest it, I said, oh yeah, I think I did do that. I didn't remember. I didn't remember. If the blind had not been open, I would have never remembered it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just, I was like, I said, God, could I have been sleepwalking? I don't think so. I was just really tired.
This woman can fall asleep faster than anybody I ever knew. I always tuck her in at night.
Yeah, he does.
Give her a kiss.
Yeah, he does.
And then by the time I walk around the bed and climb into bed, she's gone.
Well, yeah, sometimes I am.
Yeah.
But I don't sleep at night. I'm up. Well, I'm up usually.
That's because there's so many necks to bite and so little time.
I know, it's terrible. I just don't sleep anymore. And that's just life. Yeah. It is. Okay.
Things change as you mature.
I was going to use that word.
Mature.
You should get me a little more mature.
Yeah. Anything else going on?
No, I'm trying to think. I had wanted to remember the blind story because I thought that was so funny. No, I can't. No?
I did a product review this morning.
Yeah, you did a product review. We're going to list that here pretty soon, another day or two. And no, we're just, you know, we're talking about the coming year and what we want to do.
Yeah, we'd like to get out and do more, but, you know, I don't know, the way the economy's going, we may have to scale back a little.
Well, we'll see. Are you done? I know this woman hates it when I say, are we done? Are we done here? Well, I mean, we just ramble on and on. I can't think of anything really. Can you? It's been a good year. Yep. It has been a good year. It goes so fast, and yet it seems to go so slow. But it's been a fast year.
We're
doing on our New Year's Eve show.
You know,
we'll do it later.
Part of the Christmas thing that we don't do more decorations and no tree and stuff like that is, you know, we didn't have children. We don't have family around.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of people in. As a matter of fact, we had a little get-together with neighbors planned for this weekend.
And
the neighbors are all sick. The director's getting over a cold, so we postponed it a week. So, you know, to have a tree with nothing underneath is
pretty pitiful.
Kind of pitiful.
And my niece says it's like the most sorrowful thing you can see is a tree with no presents.
To me, it's far preferable from the Christmases we used to have with family. Her family.
Must we go into this?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. All right.
The Christmas package opening went on for days. It was painful.
It's a ceremony. A traditional ceremony.
One package at a time, and the package has to be passed from person to person.
Yes.
And everybody has to ooh and ah, and it literally went on for hours.
Yeah. Well, there's six of us, and spouses, and kids.
To make it bearable. So, and it wasn't much different in my house.
Oh, no, yours was the same way.
Yeah, it's just when you have large families and...
yeah, I think your family did more of the just rip it open and see what you got. Really, all at once, don't you think? You kind of did that. And ours was more like, you're going to watch me open this gift. I'm going to tell you how great it is, and then we're going to pass it around so everyone else can say, oh, this is a beautiful gift.
Yeah, my favorite Christmas was one time when my oldest niece was a little girl.
Oh, that's a great story.
And she had gotten all these gifts. I mean, they just spoiled her rotten.
Well, it's kids, Christmas.
And she ripped through all of them, ripped them all open, and then looked at her parents and said, is that all there is?
Ooh, baby, are you busted?
And, you know, after my brother came back down from blowing through the roof and we patched the roof and he went ballistic again, I don't know whether he allowed her to keep everything she'd been given.
Oh, of course, that was way before me.
But you know, Christmas has changed. It's much more commercial.
Yeah.
even now than when we were
Oh, yeah.
kids. And
Yeah. Well, you think? Well, yeah, it is. It is. I think, you know, more and more TV channels, more online shopping, but it was commercial.
and too damn many Hallmark Christmas movies.
It was commercial though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are we done?
I think so.
I mean, we're just rambling now.
I know.
I mean,
So
I'll have
anyway,
to go
we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody out
and a
there. We
Happy
love
New
you.
Year and all that.
Well,
And
we're going to sing before New Year's.
We are.
Oh, of course we are.
Okay.
Of course.
Well, good. We look forward, and we hope you have a truly wonderful holiday season, and that you have peace and happiness and love, and
Good
stay
health.
warm, good health,
Yeah.
everything that all the good things life has to offer.
You betcha.
So,
All right,
we
everybody.
salute you,
Yeah.
and
Love you all.
take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.